This will be another short video made by Keith, which will show different stages of building the second half of the roof. After preparing all the components of the two side walls and putting them together flat on the roof, we then figured out that we weren't going to be able to lift them by hand, so we had to have this done by crane. It all went rather quickly and smoothly, much easier than expected with the help of a bunch of friends. It only took us about 2 hours. Then we started straight away of choosing and preparing the components for the trusses. We had to make 13 of them, and with the invaluable help of Peter, Raf, John, my dad and Vesi, it took us about 2 weeks before we did the last one. The first one took us the longest because I had to make all the jigs and templates to make sure that all the components were exactly the same. We also had a full-scale drawing on the floor, which helped us when it came to assembling each truss and making sure that they were all exactly the same. Here I'm pairing one of the joints before laying it on the floor on that wrought full-scale drawing. All the pieces of the Douglas fir timber weren't perfect, so we had to carefully choose them and play with them a bit and persuade them to go tight together. After each truss was ready, we then had to have another 7 or 8 pairs of hands helping us to carry it outside and lean it against the wall, ready to be lifted. On the actual lifting day, we were very lucky with the weather. Nice and sunny day. It all went again very smoothly and not so quick as the walls, because there were 13 of them. It took us most of the day. And this is the Russian Beast. It's a 1981 truss, which did a great job lifting and placing the trusses where we wanted them. Peter and John and my dad were standing on a scaffold, fixing the 2 ends of each truss, while I had to get up on the ladder and temporarily fix the top of the truss the same distance apart from the previous one. After having all the 13 trusses fixed in place, I then had to fix the fascia boards and do the gutters. This is one of the final operations, lifting the thermal panels and fixing them in place. It was a rather strenuous and tiring installation. Both me and my brother-in-law had to be secured with ropes for this operation. It took us about 2 days to finish it. Again, having a nice sunny day. At a very short notice, Post Robel was able to come and fly his drone and make this footage for us. Using the thermal panels wasn't the cheapest option, but since we wanted to eliminate the chance of condensation and also to improve the heat retention of the building, we decided to use them. And also that was a faster and easier way to roof the building. All in all, there were about 25-30 people donating their time and effort to finish this roof, and I'm very grateful, and I want to thank them all, and hopefully we'll work together again in the future.